Hello students, this is Subhan sir. Today we will start from question number 5, exercise 4.3. Question number 5. In a class test, the sum of Shefali's marks in mathematics and English is 30. That means a class test was there, and in maths and English she got 30 marks total. That means when we add the marks of maths and English, we will get a sum of 30. Had she got 2 marks more in mathematics and 3 marks less in English, the product of their marks would have been 210. So find her marks in the two subjects. Okay, now how to solve this question? First of all, you just assume, see, their sum is 30. Marks of maths and plus marks of English will be equal to 30. So we can assume as, let the marks of mathematics be X. Then marks of English will be what? English will be 30 minus X. 30 minus X. Since their sum is 30, so if we assume that the marks of mathematics to be X, then marks of English will be 30 minus X. And it is given in the question that when she got 2 marks more in mathematics and 3 marks less in English, the product means multiplication of their marks would have been 210. So according to question, X plus 2, okay, 2 marks more in mathematics, so marks of maths is X, so X plus 2 multiply with 3 mark less in English, so multiply with 30 minus X and 3 marks less, so minus 3. Okay, their product, that is why bracket I have applied here, so their multiplication will be equal to 210. So in this way we have formed the algebraic form of the question which is given to us. So according to the condition, we have written the algebraic form. Now it will become X plus 2 multiply with 30 minus 3 is 27, so it will become 27 minus X is equal to 210. This implies that now we will multiply X into the bracket, so X into 27 become 27X, X into X will become minus X square, 2 into 27 will become 27 to the 54, 2 into minus X will become minus 2X, and it is equal to 210. So 27X and minus 2X, so it will become 25X minus X square plus 54, and 210 will go to the towards the left hand side, becomes negative, so minus 210 is equal to 0. Now this will become 25X minus X square, 54 minus 210, 54 minus 210, so minus 156, and it is equal to 0. Now we can write this quadratic equation as, if we take minus sign common from this equation will become X square minus 25X plus 156, and it is equal to 0. It is equal to 0. Now we need two numbers such that their sum is minus 25 and their product is 156. Two numbers, any two numbers whose sum is minus 25 and their product should be 156. So 12 and 13, if we write this equation as x square minus 12x minus 13x plus 156 is equal to 0. See, minus 12 minus 13 becomes minus 25, and minus 12 minus 13 get multiplied in, and we get 156 over here. So this will be the in this way we can split the middle term. Now we will take common between x square and 12x, and we will take common between 13x and 156. So we will have the equation as, when we see what is the equation we have, x square minus 12x minus 13x minus plus 156 is equal to 0. Now between these two terms we have taken common, so x common, so x minus 12 will remain, x common, x minus 12 will remain inside the bracket. From these two terms minus 13 is common, so minus 13 common, so it will become x minus 12 again equal to 0. See, if you have taken us right numbers, if their product and sum are same, then there will be a common value between the two terms. See, you can see easily look here that two common terms are there. X minus 12 is present here also and there also. So x minus 12 can be taken common. So when we take x minus 12 common, what will remain? X minus 13. So x minus 13 is equal to 0. Okay, again I am explaining this part. X square minus 12x minus 13x plus 156 is equal to 0. So x I have taken common between from these two terms. Okay, so x common, so x minus 12 will remain and x will be outside the bracket. And from these two terms I have taken 13 common, minus 13 common. That is why x will remain and this positive sign becomes negative, because minus sign we have taken common from this term. So minus 12, 13 into 12 is what? 156. Now x minus 12 is common from the two terms. So x minus 12 common, so what will remain? X minus 13, and it is equal to 0. Now there will be two cases. First of all, when we put x minus 12 equal to 0, the value of x is 12. When we put x minus 13 is equal to 0, the value of x is 13. So if Shefali got 12 marks in maths, in mathematics, then marks of English will be 30 minus is equal to 30 minus x. So what is the value of x here? 12. So 30 minus 12, that is 18. And suppose if Shefali got 13 marks in maths, then marks of English will be is equal to 30 minus 13, 30 minus 13, that is equal to 17. So these are the required answers. Okay, two answers will be have, because if she got 12 marks, then the marks of English will be 18, and suppose if she got 13 marks, then she has 17 marks in English. Now question number 6. The diagonal of a rectangular field is 60 meters more than the shorter side. If the longer side is 30 meters more than the shorter side, find the side of the field. So first of all, I will make a diagram so that you will understand the concept clearly. First of all, we will make a rectangle. Suppose it is a rectangular plot. Okay. Then according to the question what is given to us, the diagonal is 60 meters more than the shorter side. So first of all, we need to assume shorter side is x meters. Okay. Suppose shorter side is x meter long. Okay, then diagonal will be 60 meters more than the shorter side. That means x plus 60. Okay, that will be the length of diagonal. and the length of the triangle, the length of the rectangle will be another side that is given to us. What is given to us? If the longer side is 30 meter more than the shorter side, that means the longer side, that is the length of the triangle, length of the rectangle is 30 meter more. So x plus 30. So x plus 30 meters more, and here x plus 60 meter. Okay, these are the length of diagonal and the side, longer side. Okay, according to the question. Now we have to find the side of the field. So first of all, we already know that a rectangle has all angles to be 90 degree. Okay, all angles are 90 degree over here. So if all the angles are 90 degree, that means we are dealing with a right angle triangle. So x plus 60 meter is the hypotenuse, x will be the perpendicular, and x plus 30 will be the base. So we can easily apply Pythagoras theorem in this triangle. So let this triangle be ABC. Okay, and this side this point we will mark as D. So in triangle ABC we will apply the Pythagoras theorem. So first of all we have to assume, so let the length of shorter side be x, shorter side be x meter, x meters. Then according to question we have written already marked the things into the diagram. So by Pythagoras theorem in triangle, by Pythagoras theorem in triangle ABC, in triangle ABC, by Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square plus base square. So this hypotenuse is what? X plus 60 whole square is equal to perpendicular square, that means x square, plus base square, that means x plus 30 square whole square. Now we will apply the formula a plus b whole square. So a square, that means x square, plus 2ab, so 2 multiply 60 multiply x, plus b square, so b square, that means square of 60. So square of 60 will be written here, square of 60. Now is equal to x square, plus here also we will apply the a plus b whole square formula. So a square, that means x square, plus 2ab, so 2 into x into 30 plus 30 square. Okay, now we will simplify the equation. So it will become x square plus 120x plus square of 60 is 3600 is equal to x square plus x square become 2x square plus 2 into 30 becomes 60x plus square of 30 will be equal to 900. So 900 over here. Okay, this equation we have. Now simplifying the equation, we have x square plus 120x plus 3600 is equal to 2x square plus 60x plus 900. That is the equation we have. Now we will simplify this equation. Okay, now what we are going to do, we will just take all the left hand side to the right hand side over here. So the equation will become 2x square plus 60x plus 900 is equal to minus x square minus 120x minus 3600, and it is equal to 0. Now 2x square minus x square will become x square. 2 minus 1 is what? 1. So its coefficient becomes x square. And 60x minus 120x will become minus 60x. Okay, 60 minus 120, is minus 60. So 60x minus 120x will be minus 60x. 900 minus 3600. 900 minus 3600 will be equal to minus 2700, and it is equal to 0. So that is the required quadratic equation we have. And now we will find the value of x, so that we can find the measurement of all the sides of the triangle. That means all the sides of the rectangle and all the sides of the rectangular field. Now we need two numbers whose sum is minus 60 and whose product is minus 2700. So which are the two numbers? We can take 30 and minus 90. See, when we subtract 30, that means we are subtracting 90 from 30. So we will get what? Minus 60. Okay, we will get minus 60, and when we multiply 30 into minus 90, so you will get what? Minus 270. 30 into minus 90, that means you will get minus 2700. Okay, that you will get. So we can take 30 and 90. How we will take? X square plus 30x minus 90x minus 2700, and it is equal to 0. This implies that we will take common between two terms, x square and 30x. What is common? X is common. So x common, x plus 30. Between 90x and 2700, what is common over here? Minus 90. Okay, so minus 90 when we take common, what will remain? X plus 30. Okay, always remember the same bracket will be there in the second term also. So minus 90 I have taken common, so you can write here x plus 30 as it is, and it is equal to 0. Now x plus 30 is common in both the terms, so x plus 30 is we have taken common. What will remain when x plus 30 is taken out? X plus 30 will be deleted from this side and from this side also. So x minus 90 will be there. X minus 90, and it is equal to 0. Now two cases will arise here. If x plus 30 is equal to 0, then x will be equal to minus 30, and we know that the measurement of any value, anything, measurement cannot be negative, so this value will be rejected. Now this value is rejected, so the another case, x minus 90 is equal to 0, so x will be equal to 90 meters. That means the length of the shorter side is 90 meter. Okay, now here we can write, therefore thus the length of shorter side is 90 meter. Length of the shorter side is 90 meters. Then length of diagonal will be equal to 90 plus 60, x plus 60 meter na. So what was the diagonal? X plus 60. Just look at the diagram. X plus 60. So 90 plus 60. And what is the longer side? X plus 30. So 90 plus 30. So here 90 plus 60 will be the diagonal, that is 150 meters. Similarly, length of longer side will be equal to 90 plus 30, that is 120 meters. 90 plus 30, length of longer side will be equal to 90 plus 30, and that is equal to 120 meter. So I hope these questions are clear to you. Now question number 8. A train travels 360 km at a uniform speed. If the speed has been 5 km per hour more, it could have taken 1 hour less for the same journey. Find the speed of the train. So it is given to us that it travels 360 km. That means total distance is given to us, at a uniform speed, that means speed is uniform. Now if the speed has been increased with 5 km per hour, then it will take less time. Just look at the formula for the speed. Speed is always equal to distance upon time. And from this formula it is clear that whenever we increase the speed, the time will decrease, because speed and time are inversely proportional to each other. So when we increase speed, the time will definitely decrease. Okay, so it is given to us that when we increase the speed by 5 km per hour, we will take 1 hour less. So according to question, the time taken to at a uniform speed will be equal to distance upon speed. So we can derive the formula for time. Speed will come into the denominator, and time, we can easily calculate the time with the help of this formula. Time will be equal to distance upon speed. So first of all, we will assume, let the speed of the train be x km per hour. Let the speed of the train be x km per hour. Okay, so the difference of their time is 1 hour. So now we will apply the formula in this condition. When the train was traveling 360 km at the speed of x km per hour, then 360 upon x will be the time taken by the train at that moment. When the train was traveling the same distance, if the train was traveling the same distance with 5 km per hour more than the previous speed, so x plus 5, the speed will become x plus 5. So 360 upon x minus 360 upon x plus 5 will be equal to 1. Will be equal to 1. And now from this condition, we can take LCM. The LCM will be x multiplied with x plus 5, and x plus 5 will multiply here, so 360. Okay, we can take common 360 and it will become, okay, first of all I have taken common 360 from both the terms. Okay, so yeah, therefore the equation will become like this. First of all, we will take common so that it will be easy to solve. 1 upon x minus 1 upon x plus 5, and it is equal to 1. Okay, so x plus 5 minus x, okay, x plus 5 will multiply here, x will multiply there, that means we are taking LCM only, huh? So x plus 5 minus x will be equal to 1. Now x and x will cancel out, and 5 will multiply with 360. So the equation will become 360 multiply with 5. So 1800 divided by x into x plus 5, and it is equal to 1. So 1800 will be equal to, cross multiply, just x into x plus 5 will be multiplied in the right hand side. So x into x plus 5, solving the equation, x inside the bracket, multiplying x inside the bracket, so x into x will become x square, x into 5 plus 5x, and it is equal to 1800. That means x square plus 5x minus 1800. Now we need two number whose it is equal to 0, so that is the quadratic equation. Now we need two number whose sum is 5 and their product is minus 1800. So if we take x square plus 45x minus 40x minus 1800 is equal to 0. See, 45 into minus 40 is minus 1800, and 45 minus 40 is 5. Okay, so these are the two numbers we have taken. Now taking common between x square plus 45, x and taking common between 40x minus 1800. So x is common over here, so when we take x common, then x plus 45 will remain inside the bracket. Now here we have taken minus 40 common, and here also x plus 45 will remain, and it is equal to 0. Now x plus 45 is present in both the terms, so x plus 45 can be taken common. Then what will remain? X minus 40, x minus 40, and it is equal to 0. Now again two cases will arise here. First case, x plus 45 is equal to 0, that means x is equal to minus 45, and this thing is rejected because speed cannot be negative. So this answer is rejected. X minus 40 is equal to 0. Then x will be equal to 40 kilometer per hour, and this answer is the right answer because here the speed is positive. Speed cannot be negative. So speed here the speed is positive. That is why the answer is correct. X equal to 40 kilometer per hour, and x we have assumed as the speed of the train. Therefore, the speed of the train is 40 kilometer per hour. Kilometer per hour. Question number 7 I have given you as a homework, and some more questions I will give you as a homework. Solve them properly and complete your fair copies on time. Complete all the chapters that we have done already and do it fast. Thank you.